Hello and welcome to Streamer Test Kitchen, where I make food based off of my favorite streamer. For today's episode, we are going to focus on the streamer Zexiex, and we're going to be making pasta with meat sauce. If you've never seen Zex before, well, here's what you should see.
This will take lots of time.
Message. Pancata says, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Wicker, Wickles.
Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers, Peter?
Why?
At the time of this video, Zex is celebrating his anniversary as an affiliate over on Twitch. The link is below. Let's get started. Here's a quick look at everything you're probably going to need for this. It's not a lot, but I did want to try and sneak some vegetables into this dish. And so we're going with carrots and peppers. To start with, we're going to oil our pot, get our meat in there. This is sausage and ground beef. And then we're going to sprinkle some extra seasonings, of course, salt, black pepper, and also a little garlic and onion powder for good measure. We don't leave anything unseasoned, including, of course, already seasoned sausage. Next, you're going to make sure it's all broken up as possible. Keep grinding away at it until both the sausage and the ground beef is pretty fine and also well browned. Once it browns, make sure you remove it from the pot because we'll have to get started on our sauce. We also want to skim out some of that fat and then in with the veggies. I'm using onion, red pepper, and carrots for this. Typically, I don't use red pepper and carrots in this dish, but I thought this was a good attempt at trying to add a little extra vegetables into this pasta dish. Zex kind of strikes me as the kind of person who did not like to eat vegetables as a kid, so this is a good way to sneak it in. While that's simmering away, we can get started on our tomatoes, which I'm putting directly into the blender with nothing added and just blending it up until it's pretty smooth. Once the vegetables look soft and ready, I'm going to add just this bit of sherry that I found lying around to help deglaze the pan a little bit and soften up those veggies just a little more. After that, I'm adding in some tomato paste, a little more sherry, and stirring until everything's pretty well combined. Finally, adding our tomato puree that we used earlier with the blender, a little extra water, and stirring with an immersion blender. Now, if you put the carrots and onion and red pepper right into the blender with the tomato sauce, you can skip this step, but I did end up liking the kind of texture that came out toward the end. As you can see, there's still a little bit of carrot and red pepper. Then, of course, you add in your parsley. I've added bay leaves. We did not have basil in the house, and I stirred to combine. I let this simmer away for a little while, adding some salt and other seasonings as necessary. I also added a bit of butter to help cut through the acidity of those tomatoes. And then I added a shit ton of Parmesan cheese to this. I really like cheese in my pasta dishes, so I made sure to add a good amount. Then I stirred in our pasta. I like when the pasta is stirred right into the sauce. Just makes it easier to serve, easier to eat. And this was our final product. Looks pretty good to me. I served it up. Of course, I added more cheese later, but you don't get to see that part. Anyways, hope you like it, Zex.